So I'm going to release some of the fascia in my own neck, and I've received this question from a few people, how to do self-myofascial release to the neck. And the answer is very carefully, and not using the hands or the arms too much to apply pressure, but rather to choose a location. And what I'm trying to do is keep my shoulder down. If I lift my shoulder up and then try to touch here, it's very difficult. So I keep my shoulder down and back. I'm engaging the muscles along the scapula to keep my arm back in this position. So you can see it starts from here and then comes up to touch. My thumb is down, but it's a thumb up position as I hold my hand in front of me. I'm going to feel the direction of this muscle here, the sternocleidomastoid. I place my thumb just in front of the muscle, and now I'm going to gently move my head so that this muscle stretches beneath the surface of my thumb. I'm not using the tip of my thumb, I'm using the broad, flat surface right there that they often teach you to use when you do Thai massage. And I'm trying my best to not engage the muscles of my arm, but rather to use the muscles in my back to draw my arm into the position to apply this pressure here. I relax my jaw, relax my tongue, and what I notice is as I tilt my head to the left, I feel a stretch in these muscles here. When I tilt my chin up, I feel more stretch in these muscles here. As I shorten that area by tilting my head to the right and down, everything feels soft, and so I can penetrate deeper into the layers of muscle. It feels sensitive now at this depth, and so I'm going to lift my chin and turn and tilt my head away from that pressure. If I'm going to apply any movement at all, it's the wrist needs to be changing its shape, and all I'm doing is at this moment where I shorten the muscles, penetrate, lengthen the muscles, and then strum. And the strum is not very powerful, but I do feel the fascia going twang, twang, and I'm combining this gentle movement of my thumb with the movement of my head and neck. So you have to experiment and play, finding the direction that is exactly perpendicular to the direction that the muscle runs. So the muscle's running this way, the direction that my thumb pulls is that way, and it is a pull rather than a push. I always try to hook in and to pull. So that's how you would work the SCM, the sternocleidomastoid here. And then the scalenes on the side, I'll reach across with my other hand and do a similar process. I shorten the muscles by tilting my head. I can penetrate in, I feel the edge of the muscle, and then I lengthen the muscles, and then I can play with turning my head very subtly while I pull, and the pulling is coming from all the way back here. I'm pulling the shoulder back, which causes the arm to move back. I'm not squeezing or gripping with my fingers. I'm not engaging the bicep or the tricep. I'm really trying to use the muscles in the back of my body. So now we've separated the SCM towards the back of body. We're now getting the scalenes toward the front of body. I might want to hook in and get the scalenes towards the back of body as well. Like this, same process. Shorten the muscle chain, penetrate, then lengthen, and then strum. And then I may also want to come to the back of body here, where the trapezius muscle comes up and attaches to the occiput, and hook into the middle right next to the spine. And again, shorten the chain, penetrate, lengthen the chain, and play with subtle movement and pulling. And I have contact with all three of these fingers here, so you have to make a shape kind of like this. so that all three fingers can make contact. It's not necessary to make contact with all three fingers, but it's a nice way to do more than one spot at the same time. And after that, maybe 3-4 minutes of myofascial release, I actually feel a lot better, and this side of my neck now feels better than this side. And 3 minutes ago, this side felt kind of jacked up and this side was feeling fine. So actually it's revealed to me that even the side of my neck that wasn't bothering me has a certain amount of tension, and that this sort of myofascial release process is really healthy to do maybe several times a week. It only takes 2 or 3 minutes, and the longer you wait in between sessions, the more myofascia builds up and the longer it takes to separate. So this is a really healthy part of a self-care practice. You can also, after you've done the individual muscles, you can get in with your hands and do some squeezing and pulling the fascia away from the bones, and gentle patting. So that's how you do self-myofascial release to your neck using only your fingers. Give it a try.